Okay, let's switch over to expert challenges. Yesterday we did the math challenge, now it's Steward's deck. Powered up stewards that you won't want to play. We have at your service, we start with 6 trained stewards instead of the usual 4, but we also start with advanced prototype, so they have +5/+5, damage shield 2 and multi-strike 1. And we start with sketches of salvation, so we will be putting out some units at the start of each fight. I really want to go with a clan that doesn't start with units in their starting deck, but I'm gonna go with random. And if I am rolling Exiled Hellhound or traditional Melting Remnant as one of my clans, I might restart. Because I think that really lowers your chances. We got traditional Remnant. Should I try with this? I'm not one to restart, right? For things like that. These tracks are awful though. And having them be able to get rolled instead of our train steward really hurts our chances. Let's go. Liquor's Liquor might make units a bit more playable, but I think I really want to infuse Mallet instead. Just because of the fact that the units are expensive. Although we could use reformed units to trigger it, they will still cost 0, I assume. Because Liquor is just so powerful. Non-champion unit, so we can still play Wrecked Off Liquor normally. Let's go with Reform. Wrecked Off Liquor will usually be on the top floor. We have a lot of cards we need to remove. These tracks are terrible, and then I also want to get some train stewards out of the deck, I think. Train steward makes Crypt Builder free, so... Actually... having Wrecked Off Liquor behind all of those seems like a good idea. Means I have to Crushing Demise on the top floor. I can play this track to make a Train Steward free. Use the Train Steward on the bottom floor to make the other one free. Very nice. Same can be done here, to be honest. Drag. Didn't work out. Good enough. Honestly, I want to be playing the Gridfall, I think. And just as many foregone powers as possible. I don't even want to play the drag right now. First fight worked out pretty well, but it's not the first fight I'm really afraid of. Draft is a tough sell at 3 cost, but I think it might just be worth it. I'm gonna take a Flash Freeze for dealing with backliners. We need something like that. We need to go for a lot of removal spaces, so I'm looking where the removal spaces are, and they're all next to a Merchant of Steel. So I probably want to start out with some spell upgrades then. Holdover a Crypt Builder. We don't have reliable discard. Maybe hold over a Flash Freeze and cost reduce it. Just remove a backliner each turn. Let's upgrade one of these Crypt Builders with some damage and then purchase a removal. Because I really want to get these Drags out of here as soon as possible at all. Armor 10. That's somewhat annoying. But the most annoying thing here is the fact that we are set up on the second floor and these guys are all gonna skip that floor. At least we can build a decent bottom floor here. Trainseer with damage shield will actually survive in the front, which makes me have more damage this turn. We can get the collector. That is actually possible. That means I can't remove the Conduit Infiltrator though. What I could do is take 1 damage to this Conduit Infiltrator, Flash Freeze this guy, and then at least kill a Clergyman here. I think that's the best way to approach this. That means this wave is significantly weakened. To the point where we can very easily deal with it. Can we get the draft killed? No, we can't. So let's just set it up on the bottom floor. Might as well. Let's remove the backliner. And this guy is actually dealing the most damage. But he dies after 1 turn, so we should daze this guy also. The Trainseer is just gonna burn out. That's fine. Makes room for the drags on that floor. Burnout 3, they should probably be behind the Burnout 2-1. There we go. Stack really wants some extra capacity. Another draft. I'm honestly not against that. Offering token, that's the way to play our Crypt Builders. Paraffin Enforcer. No, I think that's a skip. We want the relic. We don't have that much gold and the relic is significant. Vapor Funnel or Light's Gift? I think Vapor Funnel is more important. Rare draft pick. What are we looking for here? Probably Awoken. Channel Song is good. Channel Song is really good. We have so many units. A lot of them have multi-strike, a lot of them cost a lot. All of them cost a lot. Explosives explode twice? You had to put one on the top floor. Rude. Let me think about this. Yeah, I need to kill that one. I have to. Oh, should have put that on Shadow. Oops. It's not a crypt builder. That's okay though. Here comes Super Train Steward. Let's put you in front. Could have played a Train Steward on the top floor in front as well. And removed one of the other guys or put some Frostbite on that. Removing the bomb seems like a good thing to do. No room for the final Train Steward. Let's just manually cast a crit build on that. Everything's already dying and we only lose the draft, so things are looking fine on the bottom floor. Place this guy down. Made the drip fall 0 cost. Let's get rid of the bomb and hit that loose with the crit builder again. There's one of these guys, so we take less damage on the bottom. Yeah, I do want that drag to die, so I'm not gonna daze either of you guys. I'm gonna send Rector. I'm not gonna get reforms this turn, which is a bit annoying, but I am gonna get reforms next turn, so I'm very likely to actually still get the draft anyways. I'm a bit worried about the scaling of this build, but other than that it looks fantastic already. Wax and Spike seems good. Ancient Synergy is also an interesting proposition. I think I'm gonna go with Wax and Spike. Seems like we could make good use of that card in this deck. Definitely need +1 capacity here. It's gonna be very important for juggling all these units. Yeah, we want more reform. No, not more reform, better reform. That's what we are getting actually. Let's remove drags. And I think our goal is to upgrade some of the train stewards. And just hope they happen to be in the right place. I don't really want the Endless. I do want the large stone though. I think we can deal with aggressive enemies. Okay, that's a decent hand. We can have both of our powerful train stewards on the bottom floor, taking care of everything here. Just wanna hold this over. Might as well try to discard it first. One available. That's Train Steward. That's actually pretty good. We currently don't have the room for it, but I wanna have it ready. No, we do have the room for it. What am I talking about? I don't want my large train steward to die here, so let's try to prevent that. Actually, Wax and Spike isn't very good here, huh? Let's hit this guy with a crit builder so we can kill these weaklings. And I might also want to drip fall it. That means these guys won't kill the train steward in the front in the first round of combat. It makes a big difference. Frostbite might be a big thing on how we kill bosses. Memories of the Melted, that's a lot of potential Ember, but what do we spend it on? Wax and Spike, perhaps? Not so sure about this Wax and Spike thing just yet. Frenzied Swarm seems useful. Oh, what am I building here? Let's go for some relics. Icicle Fracture. With all the random discard we have, it might not be very good. But Lightstone Casing is even harder to use. I think I'm going with Icicle Fracture. It might sometimes work well. Combustible Wax is great. That makes the Wax and Spike much more useful as well. Yeah! Let's give plus 10 to all our 15 units we're using. That's very good. We do want them to die eventually, but they will, they will. Heaven Seal is actually a bit scary. But we do have good spells to help deal with frontliners especially. Oh, that's a very good setup. The other could be better, but health, that's enough to get a kill here. So this guy will only take out the damage shield of one Train Steward. I feel like we should be playing the drafts here. I hope Dripfall doesn't get reduced. I wanna be able to play the Train Steward. Didn't work out. This is fine. This is fine. Stays you. Could see crushing the mice on the bottom floor. How about Wax and Spike? Wax and Spike is not bad here. Yeah, let's Wax and Spike. And if we kill one of the backliners, this draft won't survive. 19 times 3. Actually, this means we can kill one of the backliners as well. This is gonna be Channel Song for sure. Nice. Protect the drafts? Do we want to protect the drafts? No. Let's have the drafts protect our Train Steward instead. We do want to protect the drafts with Drax. That seems reasonable. 919. The flash freeze doesn't matter there. Sure. Actually, Cryptilla is also pretty good here. I do want to reform this draft. It's gonna be a decent power up. And I'm just gonna consume this because I don't really need it. Oh, froze the Frenzied Swarm. That's a good one. I'm gonna play these Train Stewards and then the Frenzied Swarm. We almost got the boss already. There we go. Hi, Karas Divine. It's going great, thank you. Ah, spell weakness 2 when they enter the floor below the pyro. That's actually useful. Engulfed in smoke, that looks like a very good thing to have. Where are we going next? Merchant of Steel and probably another Merchant of Steel, so I don't think I want Ice Storm. Yeah, Ice Storm might be a bit too slow. Guardian's Amulet though. Well, we have Stealth. The daily challenge was amazing. We got an over 53k score, put us at 2nd place, and we made a very bold choice early in the game that really paid off. And it was such a fun run. There's a very easy infinite though. Like, you can probably get, well, you can obviously get much higher scores than mine within infinite, but it's a bit tedious to pull off. Upgrade this Train Steward. I'm honestly just buying these small upgrades and that's all I really need. I just want a bunch of usable Train Stewards. Conrad did a 58k score, so yeah. Okay, drags are gone. It should be good for us. Scorch cards. Oh, Channel Song in the opening hand. And we got a buff Train Steward. That's actually really nice. Rector still on the top floor, I suppose. These two statues are already gonna fall, so let's put the Frostbite on the top one. Yeah, we can play this Train Steward safely. Because no matter whether Frenzied Swarm or Weight of Contrition gets reduced in cost, we will be able to get this out of our hand in one way or another. I feel like I want some extra power on the bottom floor. I feel like I'm just gonna discard the ultimate penance. Kill this guy. I do wanna play the Engulf. Okay, that worked out. Our drafts are about to burn out. I think it's a bit too early for the Wax and Spike. This will kill the frontliner. This will kill the backliner. I'm contemplating grip falling a Quill Marksman, but that doesn't seem necessary at all. Large stone train steward can't be put there. It's too large. Play a normal one there. Cost reduce the penance, that's good. Definitely good. Foregone power isn't necessary anywhere, so I'm not gonna play it. We got both our drafts back, which is really nice. Not quite enough to kill that guy, but there we go. Do want to keep the Wax and Spike in hand. Ah, didn't freeze the memories. I was really hoping to freeze the memories there. Not bad. It's also Daisio. Of course I discard the Wax and Spike, but the Frostbite is valuable. Yeah, I did go random for this. I would never have chosen a traditional Remnant for this fight, because it just doesn't work well with starting with Catches of Salvation. I was about to reroll, but then I thought, like, I'm not the guy to reroll. I'm just gonna make this work with Remnant. Wax and Spike is a good card in this deck. We need to cut those foregone powers. I think we have enough capacity now. We can get some draw now. Let's take a look at this. Crapshoot. Steel Pulley Claw. Let's take the Crapshoot. Stack some more dazed. Quick is not really that important. I should start upgrading these drafts. They are actually quite important as well. Francie Stone. Does it have to show up exactly in this at this moment? How good is the Incant? Probably not that good in this deck. I'm gonna remove the one unupgraded Train Steward we still have, because I feel like we have one too many Stewards, and then work my way through the foregone powers. Ragey Hellhound, Prince and Spikes. Yeah, that's gonna work for most of them. This challenge is actually very annoying. But it's worth it. We have a lot of pyre health. We even have the vapor funnel, so if we wanna do this, we can just let these guys pass and only take their extinguish trigger as damage. But we also have this purifier, so that's a bit annoying. Throws a rail spike pretty early on, that's nice. The engulfing smoke is a bit annoying here because it might get cost reduced. It didn't though. It's actually pretty good. I'm gonna play the engulfed here and then try to discard the crypt builder because I really want to get rid of this purifier as soon as possible. Ah, didn't work out. Well, it's still days for this turn, so we're a little bit off here, but we can do that with a foreground power. Let's start with a channel song. Give us a huge train steward, which helps on the bottom floor. We can flash freeze this guy. Yeah, I'm gonna do foreground power against the Gilded Wing here. Should probably daze that guy. And foreground power. Ah, well, it doesn't matter. He dies to the pyre. With the vapor funnel, that does the job. We have double crypt builder. It's nice. Let's remove you. One crypt builder here, I think. The larger one. The smaller one won't be enough. The smaller one will be enough to put this guy to the backline so we can actually hit the Gilded Wing. If I don't Frenzied Swarm, there is a chance we might not get to play it. Actually. That was a risk I was willing to take. We do have the vapor funnel, so we're not gonna take a huge amount of damage to them. Let's get rid of this guy. This floor is already dealt with. Might as well use the stronger crypt builder here, right? There is a chance I freeze it, and I don't really need to because this guy in the back doesn't do anything. Good timing to get this draft back. I wanna have it all the way in the back, I think. No. There's no need to ever play that here. This one though saves us some health on those guys, and I wanna hold this over. Now we have both the drafts on the same floor, ready for a giant wax and spike. We already won. Seraph's gonna be a bit tougher though. Maybe. We'll see. Remnant Toast. That's pretty interesting with the combustible wax because the drafts will stay alive. I'm gonna try that out. Don't think I've ever done that before. Crystalline seeds. I think we need another Frenzied Swarm. I'm a bit worried about that final fight, especially because of the Ember Dragon guys. Kinda still wanna go for unit upgrades. Iron Drop Cage seems very powerful in this deck. We have a lot of descent. Not much gold left to buy any more relics, but that's fine. Can still afford a Heartstone and a removal. What am I gonna remove? Probably a Foregone Power. Having too many of those is an issue. I feel like that should be able to win against Seraph, but I'm not entirely sure. The days should certainly help a lot. But we can't really preemptively stack Dazed very well with against this Seraph. Do I wanna... Yeah, I kinda wanna set up this one on the top floor so I can Crushing Demise on the bottom. It's Offering Token... Engulf and then Frostbite you. That looks like a good start. Channel Song is really good. Ugh. Well, this one is gonna die, so that's actually good. Deal some damage to the Pyre Wings and don't get them operated this way. It wasn't what I wanted to discard, but it doesn't really matter here. I have to Frenzied Swarm here, otherwise we are taking so much Ember Drain next turn. Probably should remove one of those. And then just Swarm. I could always Foregone Power, and if I discard the Swarm, use the Trap Shoot instead, but the Trap Shoot is so valuable against the boss. Yeah, that's not worth the risk. He got rid of all our damage shield. It's pretty mean. This one has Burnout Fall, so it's not gonna die. This wave is actually problematic. Should at least remove one of these guys. I have to daze the Pyre Wings. Might as well do it first, so I guarantee get the 3 cost discounted. Probably need that on this floor. Do I Wax and Spike here? No. I think that's too early. Okay, this top floor is surprisingly annoying. We could try Foregone Power here. Okay, that's a good discard. Dripfall. This guy's still dazed, that's good. Dazing this guy doesn't matter that much. I guess I'm dazing the bottom floor then. We finally start getting our drafts back. That's easy. Draft should probably go here. It's valuable damage. And we have to drip foil this guy again. Because we can't deal with that much Ember Drain. Also, this order is a bit strange. I'm not sure why I had it that way. It's good, that's good, that's good. Let's kill you. Do I wanna engulfed in smoke? I don't mind if that drains you or dies. Bottom floor. Yeah, this is actually fine. Could Frenzied Swarm as well. No, I do want this Transient to die. Same for the bottom one. No, the bottom one can stay. Because these drafts are gonna take up most of the capacity there anyways. Okay. This is the time for my first Waxen Spike, I believe. Let's play the offering token first. It's not gonna be very helpful. Yeah, let's spike. Remove this guy, so we actually have some damage here. Pyre is gonna be fine, but we need more Seraph damage. This is gonna give us a lot of time. Well, now 5. What if we wax and spike? Flash freeze the Seraph. Crab shoot and Frenzied Swarm. It's about half his health gone. I'm worried. That's a good draw. We have this draft with a lot of burnout and high attack. Now we just need to make that draft live long enough to actually get the kill. The draft is gonna burn out. $400. We can't deal 400. I think I can optimize this a little bit by saving a spike for the top floor and trying to focus our drafts on there. This fight is way too complicated. It's really hard to optimize. The Transient on the top floor was a huge liability. Just gonna get rid of him. Hey, Kirokthos, thank you so much for subscribing on tier 1 for 5 months in a row. Says, first time 5 months up to someone. Great content. I usually have to watch replays since I'm from NA, but great job. Keep it up. Thank you so much, Kiroknaus. I try to be somewhat NA friendly with my streaming time, but there's only so much I can do when based in Europe. Probably a bit too early there. Once again we get the Remnant host here. Yeah, having more space on the top floor seems like a very good thing. The Frenzied Swarm goes on this floor. I don't mind these drafts. No, they are countless. They don't... It doesn't benefit me when they die. Not much at least. This belongs in front. We do want to daze this guy. And then... one decently tanky train steward on the top floor. Try to protect it. Seems like how this has to go, yes. This is okay. Feel like we can just strip fall this guy. We could just strip fall. I want to reduce the amount of damage we take. We could just Frenzied Swarm and ignore the top floor. Seems like the best. Yeah, that seems like the best way to do it. Just Frenzied Swarm the top floor. I don't think I can put another train steward on the top. We need some room. Although, what I could do... perhaps use strip fall. How much turns are remaining? 3. We could just strip fall this guy again. Then we have more damage on the backliner. A little bit more at least. And that guy is gonna be dazed for the entire rest of the fight. And that's good. I feel like we do wanna daze this guy. This top floor is fine. I need to remove this guy. Pyre Wings is still dazed. Will be dazed for pretty much the rest of the fight. Doesn't matter where I place that exactly. It's actually not a bad target to hit with the frostbite. Okay, Seraph won't purge anymore, so if I have any way to apply daze to it, then that would be nice. Not really a good way of doing that though. This floor is fine, top floor not so much. Feel like the draft has to go on the bottom floor, and we wanna engulf that floor. I think I'm gonna Frenzied Swarm on the top. this weak train steward dying and making some room here is actually not a bad thing. Okay, now our goal is to protect these drafts. I think this train steward can do that pretty well. And because they already all have frostbite, burnout, I should probably use the wax and spike on this floor. That helps a little bit. Yeah, we're doing much better this time around. Top floor is fine, but if I can prevent the Pyrings from attacking, that would be great. Can't really do that though. I'm gonna keep the frozen train steward around. Didn't freeze the wax and spike. That means we're not gonna draw back into it in time to use it again. That was a good chunk of damage on Seraph though. Now we need as much damage as we can get on this floor. That's sadly not that much. It might be a decent amount. We are gonna get back some drafts. I don't wanna play this. Let's trace you up. Because this draft is gonna provide a ton of damage. I think we should have it here. With the trap shoot. There we go. That was a weird deck. It feels like I won this run by throwing a lot of useless trash at my opponents and they eventually drown in it. We had a lot of upgraded train stewards and drafts, but no priority unit. Not a single one. A lot of dazed, which really helped those weak units. No, drafts are good. Drafts are good, but still. They didn't really grow that big because of how the deck played. They were more... I more kept them around for quite a while with... instead of reforming them constantly, like how I usually do, so... That was weird. It was a weird deck, but it somehow worked. Iron Drop Cage really allowed us to beat Seraph, otherwise there was no way we were gonna win against Seraph without the Iron Drop Cage. Combustible Wax was interesting, really changed how the deck worked quite a bit. Made these Wax and Spike much better, but we weren't able to reform the drafts constantly. So I'm not sure if that was actually a good choice, but I think it worked out to our favor in the end.